The adorably small, nostalgia-list Super NES Classic Edition is finally here, and it's got a mess of killer games built in. But what to play first? Just some of the many games that come with the Super NES Classic Edition console. Nintendo, that's the question. Luckily, we've ranked the top 5 below in an entirely subjective way that's sure to please everyone. View as one-page slides. Konami. There's a reason people hate Contra, and it's not because the series is bad, it's because it's notoriously difficult, and Contra 3: The Alien Wars is no exception. The same run and gun gameplay from the first few games returns in Contra 3, but it's got far more nuance and graphical fidelity than previous series entries on the original Nintendo Entertainment System. As endless hordes of aliens rush, shoot, and repeatedly attempt to murder you, often successfully, you've got a mess of ridiculous weapons at your disposal to take them out first. Yes, Contra 3: The Alien Wars is hard as hell. Yes, it's often insanely frustrating. But also wow, it's tremendously fun to play, and a strong reminder of how foundational so much of the Super Nintendo's catalog remains. Nintendo in a year where The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild launched, it's even more impressive going back and playing The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. That's because the game is huge, brilliantly designed, and a delight to play. It starts off simply and builds into a massive detailed adventure, from a humble boy without a sword to a dimension-shifting wizard capable of conquering evil. More than any other Zelda game in the franchise, A Link to the Past sets the foundations of a series that spawned dozens of sequels. It polishes the concepts laid out in the original game, of course, but it also establishes dozens of new precedents. A Link to the Past is also gorgeous, still, right now, in 2017, and filled with killer tunes. Aside from a few control quirks and some early quests that haven't aged well, I have nothing but effusive praise for A Link to the Past. It's genuinely hard to put down. I had to stop myself from playing it so that I would play some of the other 21 games on the mini Super Nintendo. Nintendo, you knew this would be number 1, right? Super Mario World is still, to this day, the very best Super Mario game ever made. It's also the best Super Nintendo game. Really, that statement includes all the 3D games, the spin-off series, and whatever other game you want to dig up with the famous mustachioed plumber. Super Mario World is absolutely gigantic. Never before was the scale of a Super Mario game quite so expansive, full of secrets and off-path ghost houses, and top-secret levels full of bonus power-ups. Super Mario World is the quintessential Super Mario game, perfecting the character's movement and defining many new standards in the series, from the addition of Yoshi to the concept of a ghost house and its many exits. It showcased the power of the Super Nintendo, a game console still steeped in deep reverie by millions, and was the first truly epic-feeling adventure for Mario. It's no surprise then that it's the best game of a list of killer games on the mini Super Nintendo. It's one of the best games ever made.